over the last 30 years, there's been some quality football shirts up and down the footballing ladder, but there's also been some absolute dross. Well, in this video, we're going to try and rank the best ever football shirts coming at you from Tottenham Hotspur. That's right, folks, back once again with another ranking video. Today we're going to try and rank the best ever football shirts coming at you, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, stop what you're doing, swallow what you're doing, and smash your subscribe button to get you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, football shirts related, tier list related. We're going to know here, boys and girls, under one rooski. That's right, over the next series of videos, we're going to try and find out what is the best Premier League shirts, and we're going to go through it club by club out in the Premier League, and we'll get to that in just a second. Of course, a big shout out to the VIP Banda Brothers. I'm talking about the Patreons, boys and girls. Thank you for your continued support behind the scenes. I really do appreciate that. And if you are interested in becoming the latest member of that Patreon gang, check out the link down below. But anyway, let's get into it, of course, and take a little look at what I'm talking about. So here we go, boys and girls. Here we bloody go. Take a look at Tottenham Hotspur's jerseys over the years. Of course, another one of those clubs that have been in the Premier League since the get-go. Some really good shirts over the past 3 decades. So yeah, let's get into it, of course, and take a little look at their shirt. So here we go, kicking it off with, of course, the current one. And to be fair, I'll just have a quick glance. There's not that many good ones in the recent years, I think. There's been some shockers. But don't worry, there are some bangers in there. This one's, of course, a pretty one. I'll kick us all off with, of course, the current jersey by, of course, Spurs. It's not bad, of course. For me, it have to have white, they have to have a bit of blue in there. A bit of yellow also adds a bit of spunk to it as well. So I like this one. Good start, and I think we're gonna put this one in the great column. Again, it might just be the mock-up of the image itself, but I think it's a good looking shirt. So far, so good. Let's get into 2019-2020. How about this one? Champions League football. This one, good shirt. A lot of white, which is fine. You know what? I'm not overly swung by the V here. It's still an okay shirt. I think it's fine. I think I'm going to stick it alongside the current season. I think it's a good one. I don't want to be over. I don't want to have too many too soon, you know what I mean? I think it's a good shirt. It's hard when you, of course, you don't know what's coming. Next up we have 2018-2019. Now this one, though, unfortunately, is a bit of a zinger. And when I say zinger, I mean a bad one. I don't like this transition from white to blue. For me, I think that's a little ugly, and I think it's one of the worst ones that we're going to see. I'm going to drop them in the crap row here, so get rid of it. Let's not look at that one again. 2017-2018, stick with Asia, the sponsor, of course. Don't like this via here. It's pretty much, you know, an all-in-one white thing here. Not much going on. Again, maybe not the greatest picture in the world. I've got a little bit of blue flare down the sides here, but the collar does let it down. So for that collar and for that sort of blemish on the old Spurs jersey here, we're gonna let's move this down to, I don't know, maybe about, I think it's an okay looking shirt. It's not as hideous as that one with the blue shit on there. So next up we go into 2016-2017. Again, more like today's shirt with the yellow flash in there, and it's a good looking shirt, crisp, under by Under Armour as well. I've got nothing too bad to say about this shirt, and I think do we put this one up there? I think we're going to push that one up there as well. I think that's also a good looking shirt. I'm not completely blown over by the first 3 that go in here. But they are good shirts. They're good shirts. You won't eat your spaghetti though when you're wearing them, because they'll be all over it. Next up we have another Aya shirt, and this one unfortunately is a shitter. I don't like this one. I don't like the flash down there. You take that out. I think the colour, the blues are good. It's a very good shade of blue. The arms and everything, the collar, the bird looks good. Even the Aya looks good, but the flash just lets it down. So yeah, I'm going to stick this one alongside the shitty blue mess down the bottom here. So it is, you know, everything else bar that flash, and that's a big major addition to the jersey. Next up we have this one, another Under Armour. We are talking 2014-2015 here, with a dark blue or maybe even black flash across the chest. Made by Under Armour, of course. Iron once again. Not for me. It's okay. It's not ghastly, but yeah, needs work to it. Next up we go HP at long last, something a little bit different. This one's got class. This one's got appeal. This one's got something a lot going for it. I think they've actually hit this one quite good on the head. Very good dark blue on the collar. This little addition here looks good, even though I'm not too sure about what it is. It's not a button up, not a zip, whatever. It looks good. The Under Armour and the bird, whatever it is. You guys know, I don't know. Looks fine, and yeah, everything else. I think this is a real contender for an elite standard shirt. Now, at the end of this one, I'm going to go and review these contenders in the great, and we're going to put one in the elite, and that one will go on to take on the winners of the previous videos in an all-in-one best Premier League shirt ever video. Yeah, not bad take on that one. That's good. Next up we have this guy, Aurora. It's got grey in here, not blue, grey, which is a bit of a letdown. But it's a good-looking shirt. Of course, the key facets of this do stand out. They pop out, but the greyness is a bit underwhelming. But it's still a mostly good shirt. And I'm going to put it in the good one because we've got none in there, so we can sit in there nicely. That was, of course, 2012 to 2013. How about this banger? It's good. It is good. It's made by Puma. It's all white. Nothing else is going on. The Puma maybe, of course, a dark blue. It might be a black. I think it might be a black. All white. Is it a bit too white though? You know what I mean? There might be too much. You want a bit of blue in there, if I'm honest with you. But you can't really, because they've got it pretty much close to the money. You know what I mean? There's no funky stitching or anything like that. But to be fair, I think it's just a bit too boring to go any further. How about this one then? Again, Puma up here though. It's way up here, but it stands out. It zings. It pops. But the collar, I don't like the collar. I don't like this bit here. And to be fair, I don't really like this. But it's an okay shirt. It's a decent looking shirt. But I would never wear it. I would never wear this. And I do say this in the other videos. I don't know. I might have not in the most recent ones. But anything in here, I would consider buying myself and wear it. So when I do look back at some of these already, I'm already regretting my choices. I don't think these guys are going to be realistic contenders at the end of the day. So my opinions are changing as we go through these. How about this one? This one's up there, boys. Up there with the shitters. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Too much to digest. Forget it. Yeah, down there you go. This one, though. This one is up there. This is an elite standard. Not the best picture in the world. It's a bit fuzzy, but everything is there. It's crisp. The Mansion.com casinos are okay, fine. Sponsor, not too worried about that. Puma looks good. It pops out. The trim is blue and dark. The V-neck looks good. Very, very good shirt. In fact, let's move him up and let's get this guy out of here. I don't like this one, so I'm going to slide him over there. Changing as we go. Next up we have this one, 2007-2008, all white, 125 years centenary or whatever celebration shirt. It even says it in the design. It's a good crisp shirt, and again, all whites can be okay. This one for me, I think, is a good one. I like this one, and again, we're going to move him up here, and then in the process, we're going to move this guy out. Nope, not him. He stays. This guy out. I don't think he belongs up there. Once I've actually seen some of the other good guys, I've changed my mind. You know what I mean? I've changed my bloody mind. I'm allowed to do that because it's my own. It's my own place. Next up, 2006, 2007, we have this one. All white for the most part. Just the subtle bit of blueness here. I really want to. I do like it, but I think it's just a bit too bland. Too bland. Where'd you go? I'm putting them down here. 2005, 2006. I like this shirt. I do like this shirt. I'm not too impressed with the stitching effect on this one, but overall, Kappa, always seems to look good, especially on I don't want to sound weird, but on athletic bodies these would look great. On a chunky monkey it would look a little bit off, but that is a good looking Spurs shirt. As is this one, I think. Another Kappa one, but it's all white this time. The vents thing is a little bit funky, a little bit of a letdown, but you know what? Does it stay? Do we keep it? I think we can't. I think there's going to be some real zingers, like really crackers coming up. That's going to start taking up some weight here. So we're going to put this one into the good pile. Next up we have, of course, 2002, 2004. Another Kappa one. Another Kappa. More stitching though. More visible stitching. Love the blue trim on the ends here. Oh, I do like that a lot. But the stitching lets it down. And again, we can't have too many of the same. You know what I mean? You don't want to be stuck with a headache maker with of course 3 of the similar looking shirts. Here we go, lads. This is the era. This is the golden age of course good shirts. We have this one from Spurs. Of course it's Spurs because it's all Spurs. Adidas, Holston, beer. We love a bit of that. And of course the Tottenham. A good V-neck as well. Reminds me of Klinsmann. I don't know if he wore this one. He may have done it. Yeah, did he come back for two stints? Either way, it's a good shirt though. But is it a great shirt? I'm going to put him there for the time being. We might need to clean up this little bit down here and make a bit more room. Because we are running out of room down here. Bit. So let's move them along. This one though, this is good. This is good. This is a good Holstein shirt, and just because of that I'm moving the other one out because he has got no chance. This shirt's got no chance when compared to this guy. It's a banging shirt. What year? 1999 to 2001. Beautiful shirt, guys. How about this one though? How about this one? How about this one? Pony Hewlett Packard. I do like it. I do like it. I'm going to leave this one here. I'm not making my mind up yet because it's very similar to this one, 1995, 1997. Which one gets the nod? Which one gets the nod? I think this one is not as good as the other. So we're gonna slide this guy out, probably down here, and I'm going to put this guy in the mixer. He's got a chance to do very, very well for himself. Put him over here. It's the final 2. How about this one? It's got the yeah, it's good. It's got the old design of Spurs in this, of course. It's a very, very good shirt. And then finally 1991 to 1993 we have this one, which is a bit too raw for me, a bit too ugly. It's the FA Cup final shirt potentially anyway. Yeah, we're going to lose this one. We're going to lose this one down here. Not bad showing here by Spurs in the end. 2, 4, 6, 8 shirts made it to the great line. Let's clean this up a bit. I do like this one. That's the current shirt. I think that's good. I do like the Hewlett Packard one. I think that's a real good one as well. The Kappa's good, but it's not as good. This is really good, and I think we're going to leave it at that. So now we're going to narrow it down. Or we're going to pick a winner. There's some real good ones though. There's some real good in this great row. If I was to make a pick, I thought I would ditch the current one. I think that's not the best. And I probably would. I'm probably going to go with the 1999 to 2001 shirt, which is of course the Holstein one. I am finding that I am picking a lot of the retro shirts, but that's because of my era, I guess. It's just the way I am. But there are some exceptions to the rule. But this one is a good shirt. I've got a lot of good memories from that. It is pretty clean. The everything sticks out. The Adidas sticks out. The V-neck is good. The Holstein is a good sponsor as well. Hewlett Packard one was a little bit unfortunate not to get the HP one. This one was a good shirt as well. Under Armour's a nice touch as well. So you know what? But I'm going to go with this retro badge as well. That's it, my friends. That's what I think about the Spurs shirts. Let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. There you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Do you agree or disagree with my rankings of those football shirts? Let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, check out the description. The links to my other social media platforms are in there. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitch as well. And if you want to support me in another way, you could visit visit the old Patreon page, patreon.com/roverseas. But of course, yes, we're going to be doing a lot of these over the next few days, so make sure you check them all out by banging the old subscribe button. Of course, hit the little bell so you don't miss a beat. And while you're at it, give the video a big old fat thumbs up to, of course, boost it in the old algorithm. But that's it, my friends. That's all I've got for you. Until then, I'll see you all next time for some more rankings, and hopefully your shirt will be next.